Good afternoon, welcome to The Last Rites, of course. Please subscribe. Thank you for the recent subscribers as well. Just keep doing that, keep pushing the red button, and it does actually help me. It makes my soul glow. Anyway, I've lost a little bit of weight. It could be on my way out, who knows. Apologies for the traffic, all right? Because there might be a gas leak as well, so it's going well on this side of the planet. Virginia Giuffre, of course, the young lady who accused Prince Andrew of the British royal family from abusing her, essentially connected to the Ghislaine Maxwell and Giuffre Epstein event of the 20 teens, I guess teens being the apt word, has passed away and apparently has committed suicide as well. So it's very sad. I did put out a video a few weeks ago where I was like, yeah, fake injuries and all that. I changed the title, to be honest, after this. But it does seem that she was, in those final weeks, not being entirely truthful about that car accident and getting those injuries, of course. But now, the easy thing to say is like, right, they tried to get her with a bus and now they've Epsteined her to get her to be quiet. But I don't know. I think it's most likely the years of pressure after being come after by, essentially, you're going after the British state, right? So at quite a deep level, and also wherever the other webs go with Mr. Giuffre and Miss Ghislaine as well, wherever the other tentacles go, and you know, we've all heard the rumours, whether it's what's that? You know, other intelligence agencies, of course. Lots of other individuals, and if you believe that, you know, Giuffre was the big bad boss and it ended with him and Ghislaine, then, you know, do some more reading, damn it. But use reputable sources, of course. Use reputable sources, not just some sort of nutbag blog. But go into it. A nutbag vlog instead, maybe, would be better. No, don't rely on me. But it's very sad, obviously. Now, her father is saying there's no way, someone must have done this. But it's an emotional time. I've had events like this in my family and for people very close to me as well. So at least two that I can think of right now. And it's very, you go through a lot of emotions with it as well. I went through with a person close to me after they removed themselves from the mortal coil. I went through, being angry at them actually and being, what the fuck have you done, man? But the reality is, as life goes on and you hit harder and harder challenges, I'm sure many of us out there have had dark thoughts and wanting an escape from difficult times, me included, if that comes as any surprise. But it is, there's a lot of confusing emotions with the person and with the family as well. Like I said, I was angry. And I'm not really angry at this person. Now it's just sort of like, why did you? You shouldn't have, And the other one was just sad overall. So that's my experience of this. And we've all had experiences with people taking themselves out, I think, or we know someone who's done it, I think, at least, even if you weren't close to them. It's that kind of common in a way. Oh, I've gone a little bit serious, haven't I? But I know the easy thing is to go, well, they're sat in there in their palaces and they're drinking the blood of sacrificed victims, and they're making this plan to go to Australia, and they're going to hire a school bus driver and then they're going to get her in the bed. What's the benefit though? That's what you got to think about. What's the real benefit? Like, she's already made the accusation, she's already got the payout years ago, probably blown it. Maybe she blew it on Coke, I don't know, Coca-Cola. I mean, what else would I be talking about? But no, this is probably from the pressure of you go after those establishments. And I don't think that she's been assassinated, right? I don't think, to say it quietly. I think most likely she's had a lot of pressure from the media, from the states that she may have essentially gone after in direct and indirect ways. As I said, with the other connections through Epstein and Maxwell and all the rest of it, as well as Prince Andrew himself. There's a lot of pressure that comes with that. I'm sure there was perhaps a little bit of an intimidation, even legal intimidation. and maybe she was going through something when the bus crash happened. I think it did happen, but there were several witnesses, including, she didn't stay in hospital. She was saying she was going to die in 4 days of renal failure. She came out of hospital, so that a bit unusual. So maybe she's just going through it emotionally, and part stresses and pressures on the brain can make you say and do weird things, and maybe just get you to that final point as well. It's sad. I think it's sad. I think she was very brave in standing up to what I think most of the world know as a guilty party in the Prince, and we know how it's a spider's web, isn't it, the Epstein thing? And you can go down and you can get real tinfoil hat into it, or you can accept that there are several strange things connected to that whole mess, and this is kind of an offshoot of it. But this is the impact. This is the impact on people, right? And I don't think, I didn't even intend to be this serious with it really, but it is a serious thing. And I don't think it was the Illuminati or the people who did Diana in a tunnel. Not that I'm saying they did, right? At the very least, there were people there on motorbikes that shouldn't have been there. But I don't think it was that. I think, but it's kind of, it's an offshoot of that, right? It's an offshoot of intimidation from states and lawyers and the press dragging her through it for years and saying, this, and just people saying, you're a lying fuck. I, for one, believe her that she was got at by a member of the British royal family. And given that, they paid her an undisclosed fee, but I seem to remember it being reported somewhere between sort of 8 and 12 million pounds. I don't think it wasn't pocket change. Revenge? No, I don't think so. I think the best thing, if you are that, is just kind of leave it be, right? We've given her money. It's undisclosed. She probably wasn't allowed to say how much, right? And this is the impact sort of 5-6 years down the line. Probably related, but people are under all sorts of pressures. People under all sorts of pressures. It may not be directly related to all that stuff. It's the only thing everyone knows her for, but it's not going to be the only thing in her life, right? So, R.I.P. Virginia Giuffre, and whatever, man. We who cares if you might have, talked up the bus crash a little bit? Who cares, really? I still think she went through a bad time, and let's continue waiting with our held breath until we die, waiting for any other information about the old Epstein stuff to come out as well. But I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy after all that. I'm still on the other side of the world, so when I'm back soon, I'll be back being able to make videos without annoying audio in the background, and hopefully get some more guests live in person as well. And I'm working on it. You know how life is, guys. You know how life is. You think you can finally splash out on all the stuff you need, and you get surprises. But good life things are happening right now, and I'll be back in the UK very, very soon. So thank you. Subscribe if you like. If you made it this far, you might as well, right? I almost said I love you then. I don't, but I do like you a lot. I do appreciate you. I mean, in the hippie sense. I should stop talking. This says in Portuguese, "Já pode beber? O tá cedo." Actually, it says, "Can I start drinking, or is it too early?" I'm probably not going to drink today. Had a couple yesterday. All right, see you soon. Last rites. Subscribe. See you later. Bye.